It's set to bring you an exciting NBA basketball game. Joined in the booth with Greg Anthony and Brent Barry, this is Kevin Harlan. Our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. And the Clippers starting five. We'll see Powell and Leonard play in the forward spots. Harden out there with Chris Dunn. And it's Zubac in at the center position. And for the Suns, deadly backcourt pair of Booker and Beal. Durant is out there with Dunn, and it's Richards in at the five. And what a matchup we have here in the front court break.
Yeah, each of these teams are anchored by their big men. I think it's going to be physical and highly intensified.
Now here's Booker. Pass to Beal. And a great assist by Booker as that one goes in.
And that shows the toughness of the guard, Bradley Beal, just powering through.
Harden the pass to Leonard. Back to Harden. Fires away from outside. The rebound by Richards. Suns on offense. Booker outside. Over Harden. On target from 13 feet.
Others try to avoid it. Devin Booker tries to find it. That's that mid-range J.
Pass to Dunn. Some nice ball movement by the Clippers. Zubac with the screen for Harden. Another miss by Harden. And so it's Beal who brings the ball up for Phoenix. Brent, when you talk about the Clippers franchise, and you appreciate this so much, their first superstar was really Bob McAdoo.
And what a tremendous talent. You know, most people remember Bob McAdoo with his years with the Lakers. But, man, when he was with the Buffalo Braves, 3 straight scoring titles, was the league MVP in 1975. Sorry, Dad. Some people still consider him the club's best player ever. Well, what makes Kawhi Leonard so effective on those kinds of drives is the kind of pace he goes at it with. He's able to decipher the defense and knows where the help is coming from, and yet he still scores.
They set the screen. Durant in the corner. A three. The Clippers grab the miss.
And even with good coverage defensively that time, he has confidence to drill the three.
Harden, no good. The Suns have gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today. Durant deciding where to go with it. And here's Booker from the arc. Hands it from downtown. Booker's got 5 points so far.
And when Booker's connecting from deep, this offense goes to another level. Good to see him drain that.
And Tyronn Lue calls timeout. He wants a minute here to get things straightened out with his team. And just under 2.5 minutes elapsed here in the first. Leonard. The rebound by Richards.
That's the only kind of defense that's going to cut the mustard here tonight. You got to stay on top of a guy like that who can play at such a high level offensively.
Clippers trail by 5. And always hovering around the 50, 40, 90 mark, Kevin Durant is both prolific and Greg efficient.
And Kevin, you want to talk about guys in this league who make winning plays time and time again. KD is right at the top of that list.
And nice dime from Zubac. His floor awareness is solid.
Suns leading by 3. And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Well, I briefly spoke with Mike Budenholzer. I asked him how you deal with James Harden tonight, and Coach said his focus is not letting Harden get the matchups he wants, not allowing him to get ISOs. Coach said he has to work for it tonight, so they will try to throw some resistance his way, Kevin.
Thanks, David. Now done after Devin Booker missing on that last three-pointer. Zubac, a screen on Durant. Leonard, the pass to Zubac. And the dunk by Zubac.
There's the unselfishness of Kawhi Leonard, keeping his teammates involved.
And Booker kicks to Dunn. Pass to KD. Buries the long-range jumper.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
Dunn outside. Harden sets the pick for Dunn. Left side, Leonard. Puts one up. Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a three-point play chance for him.
Why, such a fiery competitor. He won't back down in the face of adversity.
Here's what Phoenix has got going on right now. O'Neal comes in for Dunn, and Jones subbed in for Bradley Beal. Derek Jones, he's checked in for the Clippers. Bogdanovich comes in for Chris Dunn.
Just think of how much of a difference Kawhi Leonard is for this team. When he's healthy, he is an absolute force.
O'Neal on the wing. Pass to Durant. Wide open look, and the jumper falls for him. KD's got 5 points so far.
And if you're the guy who has to guard him, it is never going to be an easy night for you.
And it's Bogdanovich in the corner. Powell, no one around him. That fall. Nice feed that time from Bogdanovich. And that makes it a tie ball game.
Great job by Norman Powell off the catch.
And it's Jones with the ball for the Phoenix Suns. O'Neal outside. Back to Jones. Good D by Harden.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on him.
Pass to Powell. To the paint. Here's Leonard, and Kawhi Leonard with the slam.
And Leonard makes it look easy. Incredible at getting inside and just finishing with physicality.
Now, here is O'Neal. He has yet to score. No good on the three.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
Bogdanovich, no luck. Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. Booker with no one around. A three-pointer is right on target. Booker's got his third basket of the night.
That's Booker's specialty. So good at rising up and connecting off the catch.
And it's Leonard with the jam.
Leaping ability is off the charts. Not the biggest power forward, but outstanding at rising up off the ground.
O'Neal a screen on Harden. Here's Jones. The jumper from the free throw line is good.
We'll see if they can finally hold on to a lead. It's been back and forth all night.
Well, you can tell they really want to increase this lead. They can't keep letting them take it from them.
And so it's Devin Booker making highlights for Phoenix. He notched 8 points in the quarter and has that terrific basketball instinct on display. We'll take a quick break and then back to the action here. And getting going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. And a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for the Suns.
They've looked to fire as much as possible from outside the arc, and so far they are hitting at a high clip.
Let's make sure that that selfish nerve doesn't get tapped, because right now there's great ball movement. They're setting each other up. Let's see if that maintains.
Craig in the process to bring in all their stars. The Suns don't have a lot of ways to add players in the near future.
Yeah, they don't control their draft picks for the next few years. That was part of the price for Beal and Durant. They'll have to be very shrewd to add rotation pieces to help them win.
So with Durant sitting on the bench, this is Mike Budenholzer's lineup. The wing pair we'll be seeing is Beal and Allen. Plumlee out there with Royce O'Neal. And it's Jones in at the point guard position. Here's Bogdanovich after the made shot from Bradley Beal. That one goes in.
That's a pretty soft touch for Bogdanovich, trying to do some damage on the inside now.
Getting the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Kevin, the Clippers are inaugurating their new arena this season, and they're set to host the All-Star Game next season. It will mark the 7th time that the LA area has hosted the All-Star facilities. Kevin, there will be no shortage of stars in attendance.
That's always the way it is in LA. You're so right, David. It ought to be quite a spectacle. Now here's Jones. Bradley Beal unable to get his shot to go. Bogdanovich passes to Simmons. Clock at 6. Puts up a 3. And Bogdanovich, the bucket on the assist by Jones. Now it's a 5-point Clipper lead. And Mike Budenholzer is called a timeout. He's ready to talk things through with the team. Dunn is checked in for the Suns. And the Clippers making a change here as well. Chris Dunn's checked in for Ben Simmons. And here in the second with about a minute and a half gone by. 8 feet away. Lands soft on the front of the rim and drops. Beal's got 4 points in the quarter.
Well, Bradley Beal can mix it up offensively, and he gets to the inside this time to score.
Outside, Bogdanovich. And again, it's the Clippers from deep. And guys, hold on now. I'm getting word we have Shams Charania calling in. Shams, what do you have for us?
Thanks. Many consider this summer to be the most challenging field in the history of international basketball. Nevertheless, Team USA got it done in Paris. It's not getting any easier, but the star power of the U.S. men's team shined bright in the City of Lights. Guys, a classic ending for a stacked U.S. roster.
You're right. What a performance. Hey, Shams Charania with the report. Thanks, Shams. Now here's Beal. Following the missed shot by Bogdanovich. That shot off. Done outside. Zubac's a screen on Jones. Inside. Nifty move. And it's Zubac's laying it in. And the Clippers lead by 5.
Now, Zubac's really does have good hands and a soft touch near the basket.
Here in the second quarter, about 3 minutes played. Plumlee with a screen on Bogdanovich. And it's slammed in by Plumlee.
Well, bouncy in the pick and roll. Plumlee is a high percentage finisher in that kind of situation.
And the timeout called here by Tyronn Lue. He wants to make some adjustments to the game plan, clearly. He's making some changes. KD's checked in for Royce O'Neal. Allen comes in for Beal, and it's Booker in for Jones. Kawhi Leonard is checked in for the Clippers. James Harden comes in for Bogdanović. Here is Harden. Scoreless thus far. Greg, looking back to last season, the Clippers had one red-hot stretch.
That's right. They went on a 26-5 run between December and February. It finally showed how dangerous that team could be when healthy.
And it's Durant missing. Clippers leading by 3. Pass to Dunn. Here's Coffey. Dunn covering. Here's Leonard. Kawhi confident inside.
And Kawhi Leonard will gladly take that look.
Dunn outside. Back to Booker. Over Harden. Booker, no good.
His touch from mid-range, that's almost always good. That won't shake his confidence.
Harden outside. We've got 1:48 left in the first half, and there's the call on Durant. That'll be his second foul of the game. There's 1:47 left in the first half of basketball. Here's Harden. Another one falls for the Clippers.
Well, a master from the mid-range, Harden, so good at finding available space from that distance.
Outside, KD. Booker against Harden. Plumlee with a screen on Harden to the inside. And it's slammed in by Plumlee.
And didn't do anything fancy there, but didn't need to.
Nope, his only concern right now is getting the points on the board. And I don't mean style points. Now here's Leonard. He's got 11. And the foul called on Kawhi Leonard. That is his first foul of the game.
Yeah, way to get there first and be willing to absorb the contact.
So for the Suns, Nick Richards. He's checked in for Plumlee. And Beal subbed in for Allen. And then for the Clippers, Zubac is checked in for Jones. And Norman Powell subbed in for Amir Coffey. Now here's Dunn. No scoring in this one. Pass to Richards. Beal taking his time here. Down to 5 on the shot clock. For the 3. It's hauled in by the Clippers. Zubac has got 4 rebounds in this game. From deep Harden. It's good from long range. Harden's got the lead up to 8 now for the Clippers.
The instincts tonight for Harden, razor sharp. He just knows when to pop up.
Booker in the post, guarded by Harden. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
Really the right play defensively. If you can't block, force them to the line.
The Suns shooting their first free throws of the game.
And they've shot the ball well this season in terms of their attempts, 81%. Shooting 2.
He's off on the first.
You know, it's always interesting. Free throw shooting, consistency at a high level. That's an attribute that Devin Booker shows off every season.
And the second free throw, good. And so it's Leonard with it. He'll bring it up for the Los Angeles Clippers. They lead by 7. Leonard forces it through inside.
This is how dominant Leonard can be. And once he finds his comfort zone, he keeps his foot on the gas.
Booker outside. Over Harden. And it falls over the rim and in. Booker's got 11 points. And So it's Los Angeles bringing the quarter to a close with a 7-point lead. They're playing a bruising game inside, and it's working for them. And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Here with Ty Lue. Good rhythm for your offense in the first half. What did you like about the start?
Moving the basketball, taking the right shot, making the right play. We make the extra pass, we're a tough team to beat.
And you were sure tough in the first half, Coach. Thanks. Back to you.
Thank you, David. And we'll be back after halftime as the third quarter gets underway.
Fans, please direct your attention to center court and get ready for the fan half-court shot. Drum roll. They're measuring up the shot. Give it up for the participants.
And if you're just joining us in this one, first half is in the books, one half to go. Kawhi Leonard really has his fingerprints all over this one.
In those first two quarters, he was pretty much an automatic bucket getter if he got it down low on the block.
Yeah, we'll see if the double teams start to come here in the second half to make them adjust offensively, but he's going to keep going at him.
And here's Harden. So for the Clippers right now, we'll see Powell and Leonard play in the forward spots. Dunn is out there with Harden, and it's Zubac in at the center, locking down the middle. Suns trail by 7, and with this core of the Suns, you know, Greg, you never know who is going to initiate the offense for them.
And that can cause problems at times, Kevin. Can run you into issues keeping the ball moving. Turnovers can be their Achilles heel as well.
With a short break in the action gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Kevin, thanks. Devin Booker is a 3-level scoring threat. He said, I'm just reading coverages and taking what the defense gives me. That's a mid-range jumper, which analytically people say isn't the highest percentage shot. But for myself, it's a good one. I've shot it pretty much my whole life. Kevin?
And David, doesn't it show? Wow, he is something else. Hey, thank you. Second half rolling along now. About a minute played here. Durant kicks to Booker. Booker taking the hit.
Finishes like that are pretty impressive from Devin Booker, who we know is a great outside shooter.
Done outside. Pass to Powell. Here's Leonard. Guarded by KD. Leonard, no luck. Suns trail by 3. Greg, everything they're doing is working right now.
Good run they have going right now. The momentum is huge.
And that one drops for him.
Well, we talk a lot about the shooting. KD obviously pretty much automatic foul line down.
Now Powell. Harden looking it over. Zubac a screen on Booker. 2 open that time. Made it look too easy. Harden's got 8.
How can you forget about him? I mean, he's not going to miss that open of a look.
Booker the pass to Richards. Outside, Beal. Back to Richards. Done outside. 6 on the shot clock. And here's Booker from the arc. Devin Booker, 3 right down the hatch.
Well, anytime that somebody scores, Devin Booker's the first option. He comes back and drills that one.
Zubac's a screen on Booker. Pass to Leonard. Leonard draws the double. Powell for three. Rebound by the Suns. Booker with it. For the lead. Another three for Phoenix.
Bottom line, you need shooters on your team who can space the floor.
Oh, there's no doubt he's a legitimate threat from downtown, and he's demonstrating that in this game.
Now here's Harden. He's got 8. A three from Leonard. Kawhi drills the three-pointer.
You see the competitor in Leonard matching the three from the other end.
Brent, Kawhi Leonard seems to be at his best. He is his most incredible when it matters the most.
Yeah, I think we sometimes tend to forget about how dominant Kawhi was in the performances at the biggest moments during the NBA Finals with his MVP awards, and it's mostly due to the fact that injuries have taken him away from those moments. But it's all in there. He is capable of dominating a game on both sides of the floor, Kevin, and I hope that there's another opportunity for us as fans to see him have one more crack at that, if not a couple more, before his career is over.
And the Suns making a change here. O'Neal's checked in. And Booker kicks to Beal. To the middle. And that one is stuffed right through.
Really nice job, the timing on that pass from Bradley Beal.
Third quarter of basketball here, and just a little under 3.5 minutes gone by. Harden the pass to Zubac. Pass to Leonard. Leonard draws the double. Kicks it out to Jones. Out of bounds. It'll go to the Suns.
And that's just carelessness there. I mean, you have got to have your head in the game.
Booker against Harden. Outside Beal. Back to Booker. 6 to shoot. Durant for 3. And a great assist by Booker as that one goes in. Booker's got 4 assists in the game. Clippers trail by 4. There's a minute 47 left to play in the third. Jones with the screen on Beal. And there's the foul. It'll go on Nick Richards. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
.141 left in the third.
Well, Booker asserting himself on the defensive end that time. He has good size and enough speed to annoy the opposing scorer.
Oh, phenomenal alley-oop slam there.
They are taking advantage of a team that looks lost out there. Powell kicks to Zubac. Back to Powell. 1:11 left to play in the third. Pass to Harden. To halt the run, he takes it up and lays it in. That's 10 points for James Harden.
Even if he's not a big man, Harden can score inside with the best of them.
Outside Beal. Here's Richards. Outside KD. Oh, good with the triple. And it's Harden with the ball for the Clippers. 4-point game. Outside Leonard. Over Durant. And it's Leonard missing. The Suns have gone 9 of 10 on their attempts in the third quarter. That is 90% from the field. What a roll they're on. Now here's Beal. 8 points for him. O'Neal passes to Booker. 3-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
First personal foul.
It's going to go on Norman Powell. This is his first trip to the line tonight.
And when you shoot 86 from the line like he did last season, you usually cash in on those opportunities.
That's good from Durant. And KD drops them both.
Makes it pretty tough on the defense. Who you're going to pick to send to the free throw line. And he's hitting the free throws right now. Form looks good.
Here's Dunn. And the last second attempt doesn't fall. And offensively, a great show for the fans through the first 3 quarters. It's been a fun game to watch. Suns ahead, leading by 6. And we're just moments away from the start of the 4th quarter. Stay with us. And with 3 quarters behind us, we start the 4th quarter in what is still anybody's ball game. Suns leading by 6. So with Durant sitting on the bench. This is Mike Budenholzer's lineup. They've got Plumlee. Dunn is out there with Royce O'Neal. Then there's Devin Booker. And it's Jones in at the 1. And now the Clippers on the break. And he lobs it up. Jones, no luck.
Yeah, and that was lining up to be a huge alley-oop, but they just couldn't quite connect.
Yeah, you can see when it's that close, players react. You just, oh, man, we just missed that one. Maybe they'll get another chance at it.
Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
GA, when we think about Devin Booker's scoring ability, he always has been ahead of the curve.
The youngest player ever to score 70 in a game, amongst the youngest to get to 10,000 points. Booker is on a historic scoring pace.
Free throw good, Booker. Both good from the line that time. Clippers trail by 8. Dunn passes to Jones. Dunn outside. Outside Leonard. Fires the 3. Nailed from three-point land. Leonard's got 19 points.
Kawhi typically solid from 3. You're not sure you want to leave him open like that.
Booker at the elbow. Over Jones. And Devin Booker in the paint.
Well, he's been doing it all night. Why not go back to him?
Yeah, he's feeling it. Keep feeding him until he misses.
Jones with the screen on Dunn. Coffee can't get it to go.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Dunn passes to Jones. Leonard against O'Neal. Leonard brings the double team. 4 on the clock. And the ball's tied up, so we'll have a jump ball.
It'll be a jump ball.
Clock at 2. Jones, that's for 2. And Jones pulls it down. Clippers trail by 7. Now Bogdanovich. Takes the 3. Plumlee with the rebound. Here's Booker. Booker gets through the contact and puts it in.
And Booker just keeps taking him. He's a scoring machine.
And Tyronn Lue calls timeout. And that timeout by Coach was carefully measured, wanting to make sure that everybody is on the same page here. So for the Suns, Nick Richards. He's checked in for Plumlee. Durant comes in for Royce O'Neal. And Beal subbed in for Booker. And then for Los Angeles, Zubac is checked in for Leonard. Norman Powell comes in for Amir Coffey. And it's James Harden in for Bogdan Bogdanovic. Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Hey, Kevin, during that last break, I heard Tyronn Lue as he talked with the team. He tore into his guys. He said, your body language is awful right now. You don't even look like you want to play right now. Should I sub in for you? Where's the drive to win? Guys.
Thank you, David. Harden against Jones. Dunn, wide open, he fires, and he's good on the 3-ball.
If there's an open man, you can make sure that James Harden will find him.
And KD's got the ball here for the Suns. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. And Beal kicks to KD. Trying to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. Clippers trail by 6. Here's Dunn. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
No question, he got bumped on that shot.
Now let's take a moment to get your guys' take on the scoring so far for Phoenix.
You love how they've lived in the paint, making the defense just consistently have to collapse and still finding ways to convert.
And there's another thing going on right now for them that has to get their confidence up, and that's the 3-ball. I mean, it's been falling for them, and they're locked in, and with that outside shot going, that's a big difference maker.
The free throw drops in for Dunn. Booker, he's checked in for Jones. Kawhi Leonard's checked in for the Clippers. And so Dunn nails both of them. And just about 3 minutes through the fourth quarter here, Phoenix leading by 4. Booker outside. Dunn outside. Back to Booker. 3-pointer. And it's the Clippers with the rebound. Pass to Harden. Outside Leonard. Powell with it. Harden outside. Just 5 to shoot. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up.
So good at drawing contact and literally winning trips to the free throw line. Harden feasting on any chance to draw a foul.
At the line for 2.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
The first one falls.
And what's remarkable is how complete Harden's game is. Making shots or making passes, he can create points in a number of ways.
That one misses. Phoenix leading by 3. Dunn outside. Back to KD. And here's Booker from the arc. That's good, and it's KD with the assist. Booker's got 9 points now in the quarter.
Well, that was just a quick glance from KD. He looks at the defense and makes the play.
Leonard draws the double. Pass to Powell. Zubac, a screen on Dunn. Powell for 3. The rebound by Richards. Richards got rebound number 8 here tonight in the game. Dunn looking over the floor. Booker in the corner. to Dunn. Lets the three fly. Powell pulls it in.
And that was almost a block. Still did enough to alter the shot.
Yeah, altering the shot just as long as there's a miss. That kind of energy not wasted.
And it's Leonard missing. Phoenix leading by 6. Dunn passes to Durant. Tough two from Durant.
Anticipating the contact there and toughness through that play, Durant is not afraid to attack the defense.
KD against Leonard. Count it from 12. Leonard's got 21.
And as a defender, you are left somewhat helpless to stop that. Leonard with too many moves in his arsenal and a flood of ice water in his veins.
Book up and in on the layup.
So far, he's a can't-miss player. A superb scorer who plays to his strength.
And Tyronn Lue calls timeout. He's clearly intent on wanting to lock in and make sure everyone's on the same page. There's 53 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Leonard against KD. With the teardrop, and it's Phoenix with the rebound. They're this close to putting it away.
Yeah, they don't need to do anything special. Just take time off the clock.
Dunn outside. Here's Booker, and the dunk by Booker.
Making every effort to put this game on ice.
Love that the guys are staying aggressive late in this ball game, just not wanting to let go of the rope.
Los Angeles with another miss. 16 seconds left in the fourth quarter. So it's Phoenix easily grabbing this one. Some good moments throughout this one, but they had the clear advantage down the stretch.
Yeah, I mean, I love the way they executed on both ends of the floor, completely under control for the vast majority of the game. And whenever there was a misstep, they just didn't allow it to fester, and that's why they're going to walk away with the win.
And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Thank you, Kevin. Mason, your game has expanded some, and what has that process been like?
You know, you just learn something new every game. You have to study your opponent and see what's going to be open, but some of the constants have to be rebounding, defense, bringing energy in, and that's always going to get you a little bit.
Well, you had the whole package tonight, Mason. Thanks. Kevin, back to you.
Thanks so much, David. And that about wraps it up for Brett Berry, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge. This is Kevin Harlan along with our 2K Sports crew. And as we leave you, we give you our player of the game, Devin Booker.